for us.
Jackmongeau.
And how do you say your last name?
Monju.
And you can just look at me. I'll hold this. You don't have to worry about it.
All right.
How do you say, and one more time your last name?
Monju.
And you're 11 years old. And what grade are you in?
6.
And where do you go to school?
Merrimack Valley Middle School.
So tell us what happened in school today.
Well, my friend, she was eating a lollipop and the stem fell out and she laughed and it went down her throat and she started choking and like I was reading her lips and she said help me and the first thing that came to mind was just Heimlich and I just did it and it popped right out.
So that moment when you saw it, can you describe what you said, how she mouthed and did like did her hands, describe that to me one more time.
She went like that and then like she was like trying to say help me and like her face was like turning red and stuff and she couldn't breathe and like I just went right behind her and just started pushing her.
And what happened when you pushed on her stomach?
It took like 4 or 5 tries and then like she like tried to fight away from it and then it just came out of her mouth.
And then what happened? You said then the teacher jumped in?
Yeah, the teacher jumped in and then took her straight to the nurse.
And you got called to the nurse too?
Yeah, and they were all thanking me and like clapping for me and stuff.
So tell me about the thanking and the clapping. Like when did that happen and describe it to me?
Well, after it came out of her mouth, like all the class were just like, good job, Jack, and like clapping. Then she went down to the nurse and I was sitting at my desk and the nurse was just like, can we have Jack Monju down to the nurse's office, please?
And so you're 11 years old in the 6th grade. What class was this, science class?
Yep.
How did you learn how to save somebody's life?
My dad taught me. He's a nurse in the LNA, so he taught me everything.
So what do you want to say to your dad?
Thanks for teaching me the Heimlich and CPR and stuff.
So do you think that maybe you learned some big lessons at school today?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you think you learned, Jack?
Well, if you see someone doing this, you got to jump into action because everybody else was just watching and I was the only one that just jumped in and started to do the Heimlich.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to your friend?
Yeah, but her throat was like super sore and all she said was thank you and it was like really hard to hear, but she still said thank you and she also texted me and said thank you.
How did that make you feel?
I felt happy and happy that I was able to save her.
Do you think that maybe you want to do something like this when you grow up?
My dream since I was 6 was to be a state trooper. So
that is awesome. Dad, you did such a good job. Let's bring your dad in because I want you to tell me how your dad taught you to do this.
okay.
Let's get them together.
Want me to do it on her?
Well, first of all, Dad, when you got the news that what you taught him worked, what did you think?
Well, the first thing that happened is the nurse called and said, "Are you Jack's dad?" And I said, "Oh, what's wrong?" "Oh, don't worry. He's doing all right. He actually helped. He saved the girl today who was choking." So I was incredibly proud.
What made you teach an 11-year-old these life-saving
I don't
skills?
know how it came up. We must have seen something on television, and I just decided to show him. It's such a simple thing, you know, simple basic CPR, and everyone should know how to do it.
What do you think of him tonight?
Well, I asked him, I said, are you going to say you're a hero? And he says, no, you know, there's policemen and firemen that do it every day. And soldiers. So he's just an 11-year-old who just jumped in when he had to.
Yep. You guys are great. Dad, what's your name?
My name is Steve.
Steve, S-T-E-V-E. Did I spell that right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. And your last name?
Mongeau.
And how do you spell it?
M-O-N-G-E-A-U.
And you yourself are a nurse?
LNA.
What does that mean, LNA? A licensed
Licensed nurse's aide.
nurse's aide. Okay, thank you so much. Well, let's get a shot of the two of you together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture.
Pen fell.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
So proud of you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Happy stories just make us, it's so